To evaluate a piecewise function. To start, you're going to have to know that -2 falls between these two numbers, so you're going to have 5 times the quantity of -2, and you're going to square that quantity, and then plus 3 times a -2. And this minus 1 here, so we'll have 5 times 4 is 20, and then a -6 minus 1. That's 14 minus 1, which is 13. And then for the 3 is going to fall into that same category there. So we'll have 5 times 3 squared plus 3 times 3, and then minus 1. That's 45 plus 9 minus 1, which is 54, minus 1 gives you 53. And then for the 6 falls into the last one here. It's greater than 5. So we'll see if we can move over a little bit. And that will give us a negative quantity squared of 6, and then minus 3 times 6. So that's a -36 minus 18, which is a -54. So we have to use those solutions to do this. It will be the quantity squared of 13 plus 53. And then you will have outside of that a minus 54 when you're adding a -54. So 66, we're going to square that and subtract 54. 66 squared is 4356. And then we're going to take away 54 to come up with 4,302. Starting here with f of 0, that's going to fall into this category here because it's less than 1. So we will have 2 times the quantity of 0 minus 1, which is going to be -2 times -1. That is a 2. The 5 is going to be in this category. So we will have 5 times 5 squared minus 5 minus 2. So 5 squared is 25 times 5 is 125. Subtract 5 to get 120 and take away 2 to get 118. The 10 is in the third one. So that's -8 times 10, and then minus 3 times 10 squared. So that's -80 minus 300, which is a -380. And the last one, the 1, is going to fall into this category because it's 1 is less than or equal to x. So we will have 5 times 1 squared minus 1 minus 2. So 5 minus 1 is 4, minus 2 is 2. So according to the problem set up here, we need to have, now we're going to end up with 2 plus the quantity squared of 118 minus not 38, but 380. Close the quantity and then minus 2. So inside the quantity, that's going to be 118 minus 380, which should give you a -262. And you're going to have to square that. When you do square that, 262 squared is going to be 68,644, 68,644, and then subtract 2. Alright, so if we have 2 plus this number here, we're going to end up with 68,646, but if we take 2 away, we go right back to 68,644.